Next is Rachel Kowert, the research director of Take This. Please let's give them a warm welcome. Rachel, are you there? Come on out. Thank you.
Y'all are so nice. Hi, so next 20 years of games in 3 minutes. Cool, no problem. My prediction for games for the next 20 years is that they will continue to change and shape culture for the better. Digital games are cultural assets of influence, and if you've seen me on any stage in the last year, you've heard me say that exact phrase and share this exact slide, and that's because games not only reflect culture, they create it. And I think over the next 20 years, we're going to see greater intentionality in harnessing the power of games in this way to change and shape culture for the better and change the zeitgeist, or the zeitgeist, if you will. Now, if where we've been in the last 20 years is any indication of where we're going, I think we have a bright future ahead of us, because games have already changed the way we interact with our physical spaces. They've created opportunities for marginalized groups to see themselves seen and heard in media in ways they haven't felt seen and heard in media before. They've changed the way we perceive mental health. They've changed the way we form and mold our own identities. Who was not playing Animal Crossing during COVID, right? They've changed the way we cope with crisis. They changed the way we relate to each other, what we believe is even possible. They've changed that. They've changed how we express our fandom as individuals, but also collectively. And if you thought I was not going to put a gratuitous Witcher picture up here, you don't know me at all. I think over the next 20 years, we're going to see games embed themselves in the cultural landscape in unexpected and delightful ways. Now, to be clear, games as cultural assets can also go the other way, and they can foster the ugliness, which is what I'm usually talking about on stages like this, not because I want to, but because it's important. But that only happens when we aren't paying attention, because when we're intentional with the opportunities that games create, games will continue to change the world for the better. So what does that look like? Obviously more Pedro Pascal, step one. Clearly. But it also means curating games for connection and inspiration and destigmatization and motivation and education and fun. Although in my house this leads to more arguments, but fun generally. I think what we're going to see is that games are going to continue to create realities that were once our wildest fantasies. Thank you.